On to the next part of our special series on China's peacekeepers now. We take a look at the women stationed with the 5th China-formed police unit at the UN mission in Liberia. Soni Methu has more.
There are just 4 women in the unit. They are vastly outnumbered by their male compatriots. Still, they make a huge impact.
One major concern for our medical team in Liberia is infectious diseases, so prevention formed the bulk of our work. I also have the usual medical cases that diagnose and treat. The first job every day is to have a daily round in the camp, as expected to see that every member is okay. The serious cases may need further investigations. To keep our camp sanitized, we disinfect the whole camp twice a day. I have dealt with cases of trauma during training and patrols. As a female team member, I also attended a 3-day-long distance patrol to provide medical support.
The 42-year-old female doctor plays a vital role. Sometimes intrapartite patrols with Liberian and Nigerian units.
We have trained 9 medical workers, 1 for each section, all well mentally and physically equipped to deal with epidemics. And they are our ambassadors for health promotion and education.
Lee misses her family, especially her 13-year-old daughter who got sick in her absence. But she says her daughter is proud of her. The demands on the unit are high. The peacekeepers are called on to protect people, at times putting themselves in harm's way. And there's a constant sense of anxiety despite their training. On top of that, there's homesickness.
I grew up a bit of a tomboy with strong personal opinions on life. Fortunately, my parents are open-minded, and my mother pushed me to cautiously go after set goals. I feel guilty that I'm not grateful to them, that I cannot take care of them as their daughter, but I'm also grateful for their support and not limiting my dreams.
China is right, it's correct.
25-year-old Xi Jing is a deputy officer of the command center. She felt compelled to join the mission to Liberia, even though it hurts to be away from her family.
The other 3 female troops are married with children. I admire their ability to discuss with their families what difficulties they face here. I suffer in silence because I don't want my parents to worry about me.
Working with the community is a key element for the mission. Liberia is on a long road to recovery from years of civil war, and rebuilding is taking its time. The peacekeepers often visit villages and charities. The troops have been away from home for almost 1 year now. Those with children certainly miss them. Coming to a children's home such as this one gives them a chance not only to help the children, but also play with them. Some comfort for both sides.
The Chinese actually, God brought them our way. I'm still appealing to them to speak to the Chinese government to come to our aid, because our own Liberian government has let us down every time they condemn us. Even for the past 3 or 4 years, orphanages are not being in budget.
There'll be far more smiles when the mission wraps up and they return to their families. Here, though, the peacekeepers have made some great friends. They've also made a great difference, setting aside their own troubles to help people in distress. Soni Methu, CGTN, China FPU Camp, Liberia.